Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Adriana DC. Tonight's video, I have challenged myself to select my top 5 fragrances in my perfume collection, as in my most favorite, like my most beloved, top 5 scents. Like if I was to start all over again, or highlights, I would say highlights in my perfume collection that I absolutely love in comparison to every other scent. And I decided to give you guys these fragrances because when I thought about, my top 5 scents, it was really hard. Like I couldn't make up my mind on the 5 that I would select, but I've landed on, the top 5 fragrances, like the best fragrances in my perfume collection, the most alluring scents, my most favorite fragrances, I would say, that excite me, that, I'm in a mood to wear any and every single day. So if you guys are interested in seeing my top 5 fragrances, like the best of the best in my perfume collection, then by all means keep on watching. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you will be notified every single time I upload. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for your continuous support. So let's just get right into it. So in putting together my top 5 fragrances, this perfume was definitely at the top of my list. It was like the first one that came to mind. And if you guys follow me, you probably know what scent I'm going to pull for. And that is Amia Al Oud Intense by Latafa, you guys. Like, I am so in love with this perfume. This is a brown sugary, sweet, woody vanilla fragrance, okay? It has like a smoky, almost like a burnt fiery essence, in my opinion. Like when you take a deep hit to this perfume, you get somewhat of like a smoky, almost burnt fiery, woody essence mixing with that burnt sugary sweetness and the oud. This is love for me, you guys. This is a spectacular fragrance, in my opinion. It's like one of the most intoxicating fragrances in my collection. Like, this is a perfume that I just could love on all day, all year round. And I don't know, the quality of this perfume, it smells so good to me that I am impressed with this perfume, no matter what other fragrances I explore, no matter how expensive the other fragrances are, or how well raved about they are in the perfume community. They can't knock my Amia Al Oud Intense. Like, I think this is an absolutely beautiful fragrance, and definitely, a lot of quality for the price that it is. I think the fragrance on a whole is just a really good quality scent for me. I mean, I can't fault this perfume. The longevity, the protection, the scent profile. I never ever get sick and tired of smelling this perfume. And I've had this now, I want to say this might be my second winter, I think, with this scent. And it's still a very strong love. It's still like an absolutely captivating scent in my perfume collection. So Amia Al Oud Intense, this is like my top 5, one of my favorite fragrances in my entire perfume collection, you guys. So that's that one. My second most favorite fragrance in my perfume collection is YSL Leave, you guys. And when I thought about doing this video, I felt like it would be a cheat for me to highlight all of these fragrances because I'm meant to be giving you guys my top 5. But it's the same DNA. Can we say it's the same fragrance? More or less. A little bit. I can't give you guys my favorite because they're all my favorite, okay? Like absolutely every single one of them. But YSL Lieb is like one of my most spectacular fragrances in my perfume collection. And I'm so impressed by that. I'm impressed that my designer fragrance from YSL holds a very solid spot in my collection and in the perfume community. The DNA is everything and more. The aura is everything and more. And when I first smelled this fragrance, I felt like if I was to be captured in a bottle, I think the original YSL Lieb would best capture my personality. And that's exactly how I feel. You guys already know, this is a combination of lavender and musk with some citrusy touches, with some extra dose of amber here to give it an extra bit of depth. The original is a bit more muskier and sharp. The EDT is a bit more softer and mellow with that tea note that adds somewhat of like a, I want to say, it adds like a bridesmaid essence. Like, this is a beautiful scent to wear for a wedding because the tea note kind of gives you a very mellow, calm, classy vibe to it, kind of tones down, you know, the sharpness that's in the original. And this one gives you a bit more of a white florally amped up citrusy lavendery essence with some powdery touches, in my opinion. I am impressed and amazed by the variations that YSL has given us the Leave DNA and done it so beautifully, in my opinion. Beautifully executed, and I think every single one of them are worth having. But I do feel like I'm cheating by highlighting all of them, but you get the picture. One of them has to be in my collection, and the overall DNA is an absolute love for me, you guys. So my second absolutely most favorite fragrance in my perfume collection, like if I was to start off my collection, like these would be my top 5, my favorite, my most outstanding fragrances, and the fragrances that I would purchase first to start my collection all over, you guys. So this is YSL Lieb and her entire fleet. So my third most absolutely favorite fragrance in my perfume collection is none other than Miss Dior. However, I do feel like I'm cheating here. I am cheating this time around. Okay, when it comes to Lieb, you got pretty much the same DNA throughout. When it comes to the Miss Dior, there's a completely different vibe. So I do believe I'm cheating here with this one, and I still have another one that I couldn't hold in my hand. So if I was to start my collection all over again, I wouldn't want to not have all of them, because this right here would be my top 5. I would not want to not have every single one of the Miss Dior's, but I am going to stick with my original Miss Dior. Like, I bought this perfume before I had a YouTube channel, you guys, and when I smelled this perfume, I felt it was absolutely divine. This perfume opens up with a light, you know, citrusy mandarin orange, has a beautiful, elegant rose heart with, of course, some musk, and I think there is some patchouli in the base. It's a beautiful, scrumptious, it smells like a mandarin orange perfume oil. Very classy, powdery, and very elegant, and it smells exquisite even to this day. This perfume still smells really, really exquisite, in my opinion. The DNA is just absolutely scrumptious. Now, as of lately, they've been bringing out a lot of flankers, and the flankers ain't what shit. So if you got the original Miss Dior, then you are in good hands. Well, the original Miss Dior, because we already know there's reformulations. But this right here is a forever love. This is like one of my favorite. This is like my DNA. This is like me. If not, like, on some days I'm Lieb, and on other days I'm Miss Dior, or should I say I'm half Miss Dior and half YSL Lieb. Like, if I love this perfume one more time. It is not a perfume that I pull for often. I don't know why. I just don't. It's like I don't wear my favorite color every single day. It would bore me. It would just really make me bored. So I don't wear the same perfume every single day. I couldn't possibly do that, okay? Let alone a signature scent. So I don't put for her often, but she holds a very special place in my heart forever and forevermore. The blend overall is second to none. It's just something about this perfume that is just so exquisite that I just absolutely love. Personally, I like to get this in a massive big bottle and just display it in my, you know, like somewhere around the house, because I just love the perfume, love the bottle, love the class, love the vibe, and overall feel and mood of this scent. So my third most favorite fragrance in my entire perfume collection is Miss Dior, you guys. So the fourth most like exciting fragrance, like one of my most favorite fragrances in my perfume collection, is Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Okay, like, if you guys don't know, Kilian is my second most favorite perfume brand. It's a love. Like, when I discovered the brand, I went crazy, okay? Now, I don't rave about Love Don't Be Shy a lot on my channel, but I do think that the scent profile of this perfume is spectacular, okay? This is like the first, like, sugary, sweet, marshmallowy, you know, orange blossom, sweet honey, vanilla fragrance that I have in my collection. And I don't have much other marshmallow scents, to be honest with you. I really don't. But I don't think any of them can touch this one, okay? I just think this is an absolutely spectacular smelling perfume, you guys. I love Don't Be Shy. And I think this deserves a spot in everybody top 5 selections in the perfume collection. Like, I don't care like if your collection only has in a bunch of niche, top notch or top tier fragrances. Love Don't Be Shy will be able to knock your best. And that's how I feel, and that's why I love this particular scent. I think it's a beautiful perfume, and I like the fact that the scent profile is second to none and is so highly respected in my opinion. So Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian for me is definitely one of my top 5 best fragrances in my perfume collection. And if I was to start all over again, this would have to come home with me, you guys. Definitely have to come home. So this is Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Now, this next fragrance comes from another brand that is one of my absolute favorites in my perfume collection. And if you guys follow me, you probably would have an idea because I haven't mentioned the brand yet in, you know, my in the top 4 fragrances. And the brand that I'm talking about is Kylie, you guys. Kylie is one of my, I would say it's my 3rd favorite perfume brand. It's Dior is my 1st, then Kilian, and then my Kylie, you guys. And if you're wondering which is my favorite Kylie, it's the Invite Only Amber 23. Like, I think this is like the most scrumptious, intoxicating scent ever. Like, this sexy cherry tobacco, it has like a smoky cherry tobacco essence, a little bit spicy, with of course some chocolate, some hazelnut, some sweet vanilla. It's ambery, oody, it's sweet, it's intoxicating, it's powdery, it smells syrupy. This is such a beautiful scent. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like Kylie fragrances gets a lot of love and it also gets a lot of hate. But for me, like, I have not smelled a fragrance that has blown me away more than this scent. Now, all the other fragrances are beautiful and spectacular, but in terms of composition, like with the cherries, the tobaccos, the honey, you know, the chocolate, and all the goodness that's going on in this bottle right here, this is an absolute bottle of goodness. It's a very exciting, impressive scent. Altogether, these 5 fragrances in my personal collection to me complement each other. Like, I think these 5 fragrances would be like a very well-rounded, as rounded as possible could be, a very well-rounded, you know, selection of fragrances that if I had just these 5 fragrances, I wouldn't feel no way. I wouldn't feel as if I'm missing anything. I wouldn't feel like my collection wasn't top notch. I think, like, you know, within the perfume community, these 5 fragrances for me are like some of the top best scent profiles out there. Like, very, very exciting in my opinion. So Invite Only Amber 23, this is a bottle of sexiness. It's intoxicating. It is everything and more to me, you guys. And this is one of my top 5s for life. For life, you guys. So this is Kylie Invite Only Amber 23. All right, so there you have it, you guys. These are my top 5 fragrances for life. My top 5 fragrances in my perfume collection. Like, my absolute best and favorite fragrances, like in my entire perfume collection. Like, out of the scents that I've ever smelled, all of the scents I've ever smelled, these fragrances right here have my heart. They're second to none, and they're like the most beautiful fragrances, a beautiful scent profile in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed these selections. Let me know what would be your top 5. Let me know if it would be even possible for you guys to pick your top 5, because this was harder than I thought, you know, that kind of way. But yeah, these are my favorite of my favorites, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy these selections. If in fact you did, please give me a very big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit the notification bell so that way you will be notified every single time I upload. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for your continuous support. And until next time, see you guys in my next video. Deuces.